Hello everyone, how are we doing? Today is August the 26th, 2016. I have an article here from the Irish Times. The headline reads, "Decline in HPV vaccine uptake will have worrying health outcomes. Cancer risk from virus extends to all the population." The decline in the number of girls receiving the HPV vaccine, which protects against cervical cancer, is a source of concern. Provisional figures for the 2015-16 academic year, highlighted by the Irish Cancer Society, suggested a take-up rate of 70%. This represents a considerable drop on the 87% rate during the 2014-15 school year. They had 87% uptake in the 2014-15 school year. That's still a lot of children receiving this vaccine, and it's no wonder that it's down to 70% now, which is still a high number. Now, from my research, the HPV vaccine is linked to infertility, and I'm making a prediction here within 5 to 10 years, we're going to have a serious problem with both women and men not being able to reproduce children. It's going to be a serious problem, I believe. When I'm doing research on vaccinations, a lot of the problems regarding the ingredients is infertility, and it's extremely disturbing. The patient advocacy group Regret represents over 350 young Irish women who it says have developed long-term side effects following HPV vaccination. It claims recipients develop seizures, fatigue, and joint pain after immunization. However, extensive research has not found a causal relationship between HPV and the constellation of symptoms experienced by a minority of. The significant drop in HPV vaccination rates suggests parents and teenagers are concerned about the reported side effects. It would be a pity if these concerns developed into a fully fledged vaccine scare, as happened with the MMR vaccine in the 1990s. We are still seeing the effects of a lack of herd immunity to measles as a result of false claims of a link between MMR and autism. What do you mean, false claims? Sometimes I wonder about the journalists for the Irish Times. Sometimes I wonder, are they completely oblivious and stupid, or are they being manipulative here regarding some of the information surrounding MMR and autism? What about the CDC whistleblower in 2013, who's a co-author of a study in 2004 which was published in the Pediatrics linking MMR and autism? What about him? Is that a false claim, is it? Those represented by Regret must receive a full range of healthcare. It would, however, be wrong for their concerns to affect the take-up of a safe and effective vaccine. Hold on a minute here. Safe and effective vaccine? What a complete load of nonsense. Alright, let's see how safe and effective the HPV vaccination is then. I'm on the VAERS database website, which is the official vaccine injury reporting database for the CDC. And I'm going to search here for the HPV vaccinations. There are 4 of them, and I've got them highlighted here on VAERS, and I'm going to see how many people have died from the vaccination. Alright, this is very easy to do. I would advise everybody to go on the VAERS website and do some research yourself, and you'll be amazed what you find. So I'm going to search here. Here we go. On the VAERS website, 268 people have died from the HPV vaccination. Alright? And you can scroll down and you can see each individual report, and it's heartbreaking seriously reading some of the write-ups in each individual case. Now, something very, very important to consider here, this number here, 268, it's reported that only 2% of vaccination injuries are actually reported to VAERS, only 2%. So if we multiply this number by 50, we'll probably get a closer figure to the actual truth. And that number is 13,400 people. So that's 13,400 people have died from the HPV vaccination. And it's probably from the last, I don't know when the HPV vaccination was I don't know how long it's been in use for, but let's say 20 years anyway. That's 13,500 people have died. So there you go, Irish Times. There's how safe and effective your HPV vaccination is. And let's just do this for argument's sake. Let's select all vaccinations and see how many people have died. And we find 6,193 people have died from vaccinations. And that's just what's reported on VAERS. So let's multiply that by 50. 309,650. 309,000 people have died from vaccinations. And this is coming from the CDC official database here on vaccine injuries. This is their data. So I don't know what else needs to be said regarding vaccinations. Vaccinations do kill people. They are dangerous. They are a health risk. Alright, I'm going to leave it there. Please like and subscribe if you like my work. Thanks for watching. See you all later.